Oh, it's funny. You finna walk away. Oh, you finna walk away. You ain't got nothing to say now. Like it's not. You ain't got nothing to say. Stop doing this. Stop walking. Stop playing. Stop trying me. Stop doing this goofy stuff. Crazy. I'm pregnant. I'm finna forget you.
All right, CO, start the show.
Sorry.
What up? It's the CEO Show podcast. I am your host, CO, and today clearly I got the gang back with me. How y'all doing?
Yes, gang.
Gigi is here. It's Monday again.
Yes, I missed you guys.
Hey, you was out of town on Friday.
Yep.
We had a lot of shit going on.
Great interview.
I know y'all did.
Yeah.
I know y'all did. I'm so excited and happy for my CO family. We're doing big things.
I announced to the police that you were in Dayton, Ohio. If they were looking for you. I'm sorry.
He really did.
Yeah,
Clearly
like,
someone else was looking
Ohio.
for you.
Clearly.
Back to you, Bob.
A couple other people.
Back to you, Bob.
Anyway, we're going to get right started with the infidelities of the rich people. Bill Gates and his wife are getting a divorce, as was stated a couple of weeks ago. And the news just came out, I think, a day or two ago, that Bill Gates, y'all know he stepped down last year, or I think 2019 he stepped down in the company.
Yep.
And we never knew why. He just did. And rich people do shit like that sometimes. They got other shit they're trying to do.
Or jail
But
time.
the board members actually asked Bill to step down because a young lady, anonymous, Jane Doe, they will call her. They won't say her real name.
J.D. Briggs.
She said that him and her were having a relationship privately. And I was trying to figure out why she was coming out. Like, it stated that she wanted a higher position in the company.
Okay.
So now she was speaking out about it, and she wanted his wife to know. So infidelities in the workplace is the place I'm trying to go to. Or even relationships in the workplace, infidelities in the workplace.
It's getting too real up in here.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Quit fucking your clients.
Not even client.
Wow. Don't hold back.
Hold up, clients.
Hold on.
Quit fucking your
No,
clients.
but in all honesty, can you imagine fucking Bill Gates? Like, can you imagine having that kind of love affair? Like, there's nothing you can tell me.
Girl,
Zero.
okay.
At
Like, this is
Microsoft.
golden.
It ain't
like,
nothing
there's
you can
nothing
get
you can
after
tell
this.
me.
Yeah.
Zero,
It's
bitch.
nothing
I'm
the nigga can
floating
do
across
after
that
this.
hallway to the bathroom.
But it's never a problem. It's never a problem till you're actually having sex with your superior. Like, if they're over you and you
I see what
answer
you're
to
saying.
them,
Yeah,
it's a problem.
That's when it's an issue. Yeah, you right.
And Bill Gates is clearly the man at Microsoft at that time. As a woman, I would think that she probably wouldn't be listening to what people had to say to her if she's fucking Bill Gates. She's
Exactly.
like, bruh,
Whatever. You know he gonna keep me.
I'll call Bill,
Like,
William,
all right,
whatever
I'll
his
call
name is.
William.
Fuck you mean you
I'm
need a
about
cop?
to call
You
Billy
get that
G.
shit.
Look,
Right.
Billy G, I got you.
All right.
So was it that she didn't get the position because there was an issue because of her relationship with Bill, or because she didn't qualify, or what did she feel like she didn't get the position? Is that why she's snitching? You know,
I think she's snitching from what I read. She was snitching because she felt like she wanted the position, and they didn't specify which position
a
she
conflict
wanted.
of interest.
But she wanted a position, which I'm learning that young women do at a certain point in their life sometimes. It's because as a man, high ranking in a workplace,
Yes.
you hold a certain amount of power.
Okay. Come on, work it down.
So
Come on.
All right. I'm not gonna go.
Here we
No,
go.
where are we going with this?
Here we go.
Okay, I'm going somewhere. So as a
To the
man,
office. Bust it loose.
as a man, it's kind of like, it takes me back to high school, but we're not gonna go back that far, or college. But as a man in
It's
a
a
workplace,
hierarchy.
you hold a certain amount of power.
Okay.
And then young people come in all the time in the workplace. They have interns,
Yep.
new employees. Gigi's an intern right now in the
Yeah.
radio station. How's that going for
I
you?
love
now?
it.
I'll ask you privately just to make sure you're straight.
Yes,
Everything is okay.
of course. But honestly, I love it.
Okay, anyway. But yes, that happens. So a lot of times older guys, whether they're single, married, in a relationship, you're around these younger women all day, and sometimes guys just don't make the best decisions.
Yes.
And the younger people are impressionable because they're trying to get up in the workplace. And it's like, at that point, we have an equation. We have two people who have similar interests. One is physical and one is opportunity to come up. And so we're presented with Bill Gates and this young chick who he had a relationship with. And for me, I want to know from the ladies here. And Gigi, I can't really ask that question too. So I'll ask Tiffany.
Yes.
If you were in your mid-20s, interning straight out of college, or about to graduate, and there was a guy in the company, and he could push a button, and you would go right up to wherever your goal was. Do you feel like if he came on to you, and you already found him attractive, but you really weren't trying to go there, do you feel like you would take that opportunity to get ahead?
It depends on how the move is played. If I feel like I'm being played and I'm just being used momentarily, then that's not really going to take me. There's no longevity in that. I'm not going to go very far.
No, but he's legitimately going to put you up.
And he's putting me up. And when you say put me up, I'm talking about how long is that going to last?
Thank you.
You get what I'm saying? So like whatever he starts off with, I'm gonna judge it based off of that. Because if you're not coming for me like you really want to court me or date me, then I'm not gonna feel like once you put me on, is that gonna last or not? Now if you're just coming to me like you just want to sleep with me, I'm probably not gonna go there, even if you put me on, because again, there's no longevity in that.
So
it just depends on
for the
how
actual relationship.
It depends on how you approach me. Because even if the relationship doesn't happen, again, if you're coming to me like I just want to sleep with you, I'm not gonna go that route. Because again, there's no longevity in that. You can cut me off. But if you're coming for me like this could go somewhere, even if it doesn't, then your approach is different. I feel a lot more comfortable. Then I would take that, knowing in the back of my mind that you can definitely put me in a better position.
So basically, you're not prostituting yourself out for the position. Because I mean, that's what it essentially is. If you know up front, that's why you're gonna get it. Then that's prostitution.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
All right. Say
Julio with the kind words.
Right.
Kevin Samuels to the rescue.
I mean, but it's women that actually will do it. They know there's
and
no
it's women that are
longevity in this.
successful at it.
But look
and
how
that's
fast,
what
as
the game
fast
has
as you can go
changed.
up is as fast as he can.
Yeah,
he
'cause
can
it's not
knock
gonna
back.
keep you there.
But
Oh, yeah.
the idea of someone snatching something from me that I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't lay a
But
foundation
see,
for.
but what's happening is the women are taking those opportunities and bossing up so heavily that as much as you want to try to take it away, now they got leverage. Now they got whatever. For instance, Stevie J and what's her name?
Who?
Jocelyn.
Hernandez. He will always threaten her. She done became such a bigger act, such a bigger whatever. She done walked away from Love and Hip Hop, started her own show, did her own thing.
That's different.
So what I'm saying is, in the same token, the games have changed. How women had that moral like, I don't want to do that. Da, da. For me, it's still that, because I don't want no man to be able to walk around me and be like, yeah, oh, Janae, oh, GG, ha, ha, ha. I don't want to be that girl. But that's a me thing. You feel me? So every woman is different. You feel me? Especially in my field. You know what I mean? So that's where I stand with it. But I think some women, they go and they make it look, I'm not going to lie, they make it look glamorous. They make it look like it can be done. They'll go with the rapper dude, knowing he's cheating, whatever, to get that clout and to turn it into something else where they can boss up such a way they can separate themselves completely from that man and roll the coattail to position and level up to break away. So I've seen that.
And sometimes women aren't really looking to boss up at all. They're not really looking to work. They see a rapper and say, oh, this is my retirement plan.
But I think it's a little
being
different.
Like lazy with it.
It's a little different in our media industry as opposed to corporate America. In corporate America, you're really risking your reputation. You're really risking your title. You're really risking your job, essentially, your income.
But guess what she can do? Press charges like she did. Speak up. Da-da-da. Now she's covered.
No, but
now you're in the crossfire, Mr. Man.
I can't stand that bullshit.
You feel me?
I can't stand that
Not
bullshit.
like that, but you get what I'm saying? Now it's the veil comes down. You
See,
feel me?
it wouldn't
if
be
I
tit
go
for
down,
tat,
I'm
it was
taking
just
the
genuine
I'm
to
taking
begin
the
with.
corporation down.
That's why you don't
But
cross
now
those
you
lines.
can't get a job anywhere.
Right.
What
But
do
she
you
might
do?
be fine with that because she got $5 million from taking the whole corporation
So
down.
you've basically, and that's
why I'm like, it's
what you
just a
spoke
dirty
to
game.
It's kind of tough for women. I will play devil's advocate and say that's a tough one for women because you're put in a place where it's like, let's say he tried to come at her and she said no. I don't want none.
Thank
I'm cool.
you, CO.
And now he a hater and he's like,
Right.
all right, bitch, whatever. I ain't gonna put
That's
you on there.
happened. That's happened.
as
It's
a
happened to
woman,
me as a rap artist.
And as a woman,
Yes.
you are afraid to say anything because it's like if I say something everybody's gonna look at me as the girl that's the problem.
Yes.
Nobody wants to be around the
problem.
So
the
it's
snitch,
like
the rat.
So it's like you quietly try to remove you may throw some money at it and just try to remove the problem. So it's a tough position for a woman to be in who doesn't decide to do the relationship. But she did join the relationship with him. They messed around for a while. And clearly, you knew he was married. He's
Are
Bill
we shocked
Gates.
by
Them
this?
wrinkly balls. Girl, you wrong for that. Them wrinkly ass balls, bitch. You wrong. Continue. You wrong, girl. Go ahead.
How old was she? Did they say?
They did. I didn't read.
Damn.
I
Billie
didn't see
G.
anything that said how old she
plays
was.
too much.
How old do you think
I don't
she
even
was?
know what her position. I wish I would have known what her position was.
Over
I
the
could see-
desk?
No, I was just saying, yeah.
Under the desk.
You an asshole.
Hit the bell.
I could see something that's not like prominent. I can see something that's like
Definitely not.
low ball. Not. I hate to say that. I'm sorry. Not low ball. But
Low
you know,
balls.
She was
That's
getting
close.
lower.
first entry level kind of
He was entering.
job. You know what I'm saying? Like she dropped off the nigga mail or something.
He was dropping off something.
She over the male division, CEO of the male division. Damn, girl, don't do her like
Don't
that.
say CEO, say CE. Say it slowly.
CEO of the male division
Thank you.
of corporate Microsoft.
We don't want the problem. Thank you. Anyway, but yes, it's a tough spot for a woman to
It
be
is.
in. If you chose, like, there was this lady, because I do watch Real Housewives of New Jersey, and there's a lady on there, I don't know her name. She's married to a rich guy, and like most of them are.
Right.
And she made the statement one day, hey, I was taken advantage of in my early 20s. I was working a job, and the guy who was the manager there, I saw a way to get ahead, and he took advantage of me because he wanted to sleep with me. So my question, I thought she was saying she was raped. And that wasn't the case. It was just like you saw an older man who wanted a younger woman. He held a position that could push you further in life in your career. And you took advantage of that situation the same way he took advantage of the situation.
Right.
And I had a big problem with her saying she was taken advantage of because I'm just like, if you're talking about 14-year-old, and I joke about R. Kelly, cool.
Yeah.
They are
They
old
are
enough.
young and impressionable.
Yeah, they're young and impressionable. They can't make their own decisions. Fine. But when you're in your 20s and you're in the workplace working and you decide to sleep with some 50-year-old, 60-year-old man to get ahead, don't 20 years later come talking to me saying, oh, they took advantage of you. Like, you made a decision. It is what it is. You made a decision. At what point, what age do you stop getting to blame other people
I think 25.
for your decisions?
I say about 25.
Because you take your ass to jail if you go out there and rob a bank or rob a store right now.
Got that
I don't
right.
really think there's an age cap to it. I think all women know, like, he wants me for this, and I'm going to go
But I
ahead and
still feel
oblige
like at
because of that.
25, because still, as we're impressionable, you know,
See,
we might go for it.
Women,
we might
let's
go
be
for
real,
it.
just
Those
women
are
in their
excuses,
30s.
A little bit.
Hold on,
Just
bro.
a little
But
bit.
women in their 30s literally do this. Women right now, our age, Gigi, are okay with somebody looking at them in a certain way, or maybe misleading them in a certain way so that they can go ahead and get it. And if that means a shoulder rub, if that means a good morning Bob, if that means a whatever the hell it is, your work husband.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it means that, then okay, I know what I'm doing to get into that. You know, I know exactly what I'm doing to entice that. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm getting out of it too.
I know, it's like fresh out of college, my mindset might not be all the way like that developed. So I would give it to about 25 still. Like after
I disagree.
I say after
you know your
25 and
sexuality.
out.
You know what your sexuality is doing.
I mean, yes,
Come
you
on.
know, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's so fresh. Everything is fresh. You got to think, we are a generation, millennials, we are trained and rewarded with instant gratification. We don't know no better. We have been literally handicapped by society. So this is a different breed of mentality, a mindset, everything. We're not used to grind. We're not used to certain things. So it's like, it takes a little time. I don't want to say we slow. Bless the Lord.
That's crazy, because
but we are a little slow.
At 18, we getting held to a higher standard of responsibility.
Oh, yeah,
you talking about 25 and then 30-year-old?
Yeah, we are.
No, I'm saying
nah.
women at 30. I'm saying there is no age. I'm saying a
She's saying no
17-year-old girl, a
age.
16-year-old girl. I'm saying an 18, a 19, 20-year-old girl knows what she
I
is
think they're
doing
easily
with her
impressionable.
body and body language and sexuality and all of that.
But that's the
I
same
just,
thing
she
like
may
going
not
out
know
with
how
your
to manage
homegirl.
it, but
You
she
might
knows what
say
she's
that.
doing.
I ain't gonna say that. I
But
don't
at the
agree
same
with that,
time,
sis. I'm
dudes are
sorry.
held to a different thing.
And y'all are, because
A different
society has put that on y'all.
No, but I just don't. I wish that people would stop running around making excuses for the decisions that they make. It's like at some point you have to stop blaming.
You have to
other
know
people.
better. At
If
some
you're
point.
14 and 15, cool. I'm talking about someone in their 20s.
But life experiences teach y'all that, y'all.
And that's fine.
And you have to have real life. And everybody at 21 and 17 haven't experienced fucking life. That's not real. About 25, I would give it around 25, 30. You should be going through some things to decipher and know better, to me.
When them kids
personally.
go to Miami and they jumping on police cars and twerking on top of police cars, I'm not listening to your excuses.
You know damn well you ain't supposed to be doing that.
I didn't really know I was supposed to be doing that.
It's instead of you as a black person at age 10, what you
Now,
can't do in front of police.
decision-making-
Y'all have missed the whole thing. It ain't about right or wrong. It's life experiences teaching you that. So you might have to get your ass locked up in jail. You might have to go through some certain shit to understand, like, damn, okay, yeah, that was stupid as fuck, Nay. Ooh, shit.
Yeah,
in my
but-
early 20s, I had to do that shit.
And that's
I'm not gonna sit
fine.
up here and act like, oh, yeah, I
That's
knew it all,
fine.
and this is morally wrong, and I should not. You gonna be like, nah, this man might can give me a deal. Damn. And he promising me this. Damn. Shit, I'm fresh out of college. I do need a fucking career. Shit. Damn.
But you know,
Feel me?
You
Those
know
are real conversations. Like, that shit is real.
It's a real thing to learn.
It's
But what I'm
real.
saying to you is, you weren't like, if you decided, all right, I'm gonna let this nigga hit.
Right.
That's a choice. Like that ain't you can't look at him later on down the line and be like,
You took
oh
advantage of
man,
me.
he took
advantage.
advantage of
But
me.
it's a 50-50
No.
thing. I think
It
so. Because
is.
at the end of the
It
day, he
is.
still know she young, she impressionable.
Yes.
Let me get in.
You
I'll
both-
tell her this. She don't even know about
You
dreams and
both
all this
had
stuff. She don't
something
even
the
know
other
about
person
how
wanted.
dirty this shit really is. Baby girl don't even know yet because she fresh. Baby girl don't know. She don't know how this shit go. Like, I'm new to Atlanta. I'm 30 years old. I don't know Atlanta. This is new turf for me.
You
This
learning,
brand new
though.
turf. Oh, I'm learning.
Oh,
I'm learning like
you-
a motherfucker. But
Yeah.
Okay.
but you have to give me that respect of
No.
I'm still green.
We're not
You get what I'm saying? At
you're
30,
not,
I'm green
We're
to
not
Atlanta.
saying you're not green. We're
Yeah.
saying all we're saying to you is you can't go out and point the finger at someone else for your decisions, whether they were good or bad. You can't, because any good decision you make, you'll
Yeah.
be ready to champion that. You'll be like, oh my God,
Right.
I did so
that.
well.
I did that.
But the moment you make a bad one, it's like, oh my God, he
You gotta
took
take that
advantage
shit
of
on the
me.
chin.
No.
But
You can
anyway,
take them
speaking of
chin.
bad decisions,
Both
coming up in the
ways.
next segment, we're going to talk about the PPP Boys.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Coming up. So PPP loans, the PPP Boys have been having
That's
a
a
great
title?
time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you got the water boys out there by the stoplight. You got the PPP boys who driving Rolls Royces and Ferraris.
But why
and
you gotta
Ferraris.
be PPP
Where they
boy?
at? Call me.
Because I definitely saw a PPP girl on IG getting booked because
Well,
she was
she's a part
flaunting
of the
her
PPP
lavish
Boys.
lifestyle.
She's a part of the group.
She part of PPP Boys.
See?
Oh.
Dang, you a part of PPP Boys?
I saw that my shit outside.
Hold up. Hold up. What time is it?
PPPD. PPPD.
Oh,
No,
my
but
God.
the guy, what's his name from Pretty Ricky? Blue?
Yes,
Blue.
Baby Blue.
He
Ooh,
is
ooh, ooh.
basically.
First he got shot. Now
He's having a rough month.
Yes,
Yeah.
my nigga
He
got a
got
rough
shot.
month.
I don't really know how much he got shot though. Like he was on Instagram when he got shot. He had his girl like with her leg all up in a hospital room. He was having a great time to me.
That was the Vicodin, man.
Hey, he had an extra
I'm
wing
good.
going on in the hospital room. Anyway, but yes, he is in trouble. He got a PPP loan. He bought a Ferrari, and now the feds are doing their whole double around and coming back.
Feds do sweep.
They're doing their sweep. They're
Bruh.
sweeping around and picking people up for misappropriation of
Of
funds.
funds.
Simple as that. But yes, I feel like, look, I said this was going to happen. Everybody knew this was going to happen eventually. I think because of coronavirus, people just assumed that they would just continue to be busy and they wouldn't come back around. Or maybe they say, hey, we're going to have fun while we out. Another guy, what's his name? He was on Love and Hip Hop. He was dating Carly Red. Don't know his name.
Oh.
That one dude.
yeah.
Didn't
Oh.
nobody like his
Mo-
ass.
Mo something.
Mo.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mo.
we'll just say Mo.
That's his name.
Mo had got the PPP loan for a couple of $1 million. He was buying cars, like
Mo Red.
exotic cars. And he basically struck a deal. And I guess they said he was going to get 30 years. He struck a plea deal and he got 12.
Ooh.
And when I first heard a plea deal for 12, I was like, nigga, what were they offering?
Right.
Like for your plea deal to be 12.
To be 12.
And I'm just like, is it really worth it?
Fuck no.
It's worth it if you keep the money.
No, it's not. 12 years. You could have made that
Hey,
money.
bury this in your backyard. I'll be back in 12 years. 12 years. We live in large, baby. We live in large.
They ain't get that big of a fucking check.
But he
Wait,
bought.
what was that Martin Lawrence movie? No, bitch, not Blue Strike or some shit like that.
Blue Streak?
Hide the diamond.
Yeah, hell
In the
no.
police department.
But it's just like, I'm like, bro, it can't. Like, you bought cars.
Yeah.
Like, a couple of cars. I know he bought some Rolexes. And I'm just like, bruh, it's not worth it. I don't know what you're trying to get out of it. And maybe it's the girls. Maybe it's
That
the
too. Because Blue wasn't
vacation.
Blue wasn't a fan favorite. He was cool.
Did any of these dumb motherfuckers think to buy property, some shit they can continue to make money off?
All they had
Well,
to
I
do
know a
was
lot
some
of these
business
PPP
shit.
boys, what they were doing is buying luxury cars and doing the whole Turo thing, because that turnaround is like instant. You don't have to wait for anything.
I'm sorry, what's the Turo?
Turo is like
Rental.
renting
it's
your
a-
car,
you
just
rent
like on
cars.
Airbnb.
And the people will bring the car to you instead of having to go deal with
Yeah,
Enterprise.
right. You
and
don't
shit
deal
like
with
that.
you literally just hand your keys
How
over.
about you
and
just
keep
buy a
it pushing.
piece of property and you can just do an Airbnb or some shit? It's immediate with that too, and looks
Yeah,
less
but you
suspicious.
gotta furnish it. You have to.
That's
market it, you
$5,000.
gotta-
I know people doing
Turo
this
is-
$5,000.
But
Yeah.
Turo is
Turo,
immediate.
yeah,
Turo
Turo is
is like-
literally
I'm
the
doing
day
it.
that you sign up, you
Yeah.
can make money immediately.
Yeah, like
with
people
Turo.
will be
Yes.
looking on there daily in Atlanta to drive nice
Yes.
cars.
How much do they? I'm just asking because y'all know I don't.
So
Oh, I can tell
the
you.
minimum daily, like when they start you off at like a regular car, is like $30 a day,
Okay.
and then you can go up to a couple
Like if you want
$100
a
a day.
range or something like that,
Yeah.
it could be up to like anywhere from 300 to 1,000, depending on what's going on in the city. Them Rolls Royces, I looked them up just to figure out how much they were to rent a day,
Yeah.
and they were starting somewhere around like $2,000 or $1,000 to $2,000 a day. And I
Okay.
think you had to put down like another 3,000 just as a deposit.
Security deposit.
So I'm like, my nigga, once you've had it for like 2 or 3 days,
yeah.
you spent 10,000.
Yeah, you might as well.
You should have bought
Bought
it.
one.
You
Bruh.
should have just bought it.
These some of the I swear these some of the dumbest fucking criminals out there.
Instant
I mean,
gratification.
well, for the PPP boys to be doing that and flipping the luxury cars, of that part, I'm not mad.
Yeah, but they gonna come back and get that money too.
I'm just
Everything you
trying to
made
figure
from.
out where are they going to be selling them on auction.
It's so stupid.
That's where I need to be.
Oh well,
That's it.
somebody up high gonna get them a Rolls Royce for the low.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody up high.
I'm trying to be high, did a low, for the low.
Watch Simon G be on that list somewhere.
Wow.
Shade.
Nah, that dude got money for real. I looked
Nah,
at
he
his
turned.
shit. Yeah,
He
got
turned.
real
got
money.
money for
Yeah,
real.
he turned.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to him, man.
Turn.
He a little mad right now, but from the video I
Yeah,
saw.
he is
but
a little mad.
He was like,
Maybe,
how could you talk about me? What kind of respect for you got for your parents?
I didn't get that. What did that mean?
Like he's older, so how could you disrespect him?
Yeah,
The-
so
the
African,
elderly?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Africans,
He's
like
calling
Dominicans,
himself-
yeah, they're very much big on like respect your elders, like no cursing. You know, you look at me in my eyes when you speak to me. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. That kind of thing.
So we just gonna disrespect the shit out of females, but you want the respect.
But you won't respect.
He's saying I'm older, so you gotta speak to me with respect. I'm an elder.
Respectfully,
to you.
Where's
So
he
you can
from
kiss
again?
my black ass.
He's
Respectfully,
African.
He's from Nigeria, right?
Ghana, I think.
Ghana.
Oh, Ghana?
Yeah.
Well, at least that's where one of his. I looked at his IG to see
Yeah.
if
I mean,
you know
he
the
might
money
be
was legit.
Nigerian. We could be wrong totally.
From what
I
I
don't know.
can
Let's
see.
call Jesse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we won't. I'm sure she's busy.
Oh yeah. Oh,
But
yeah.
anyway, yes.
It's all right now.
So the PPP boys and the young lady who you said she bought a what?
Oh, I don't know what she bought exactly, but she was just, flaunting her lavish lifestyle on Instagram. So
Everybody ain't gotta know.
it was.
There's
I mean,
a
I
few.
can
No,
go ahead.
that's why you get the loan because everybody gotta know. That's why you want it.
Right.
The moment we
Exactly.
secure the
That's the
bag for this
problem.
right here, nobody's gonna know but y'all.
I just posted the other
Got
day,
that
like,
right.
man, I remember when growing up was like, I didn't want anybody to know I was rich back in the day.
Yes.
Like, I didn't want nobody to know that we had money, like, at all. I don't
Need
want
to
nobody to know
move
that I
God,
had
a
money.
certain type of way.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't have wanted anyone to know
I
that
was
we
gonna
had
say,
money.
shit, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you personally know me, you'll know, oh, he's driving this type of car. But if you don't know me, like, oh, he must have had that whole, because I ain't flaunting this shit.
Well, I'm glad y'all so humble.
Mm-hmm.
Because CO, I changed. I changed.
He ain't
Hey,
playing.
so what he's saying is,
Dead
what he's saying
ass
is like
serious.
6
I'm
months
not
after.
playing.
Nah, he's
You
not
said-
playing.
He said after the CO show, y'all sit over there. I'm gonna sit right
6 months
here.
after the bag,
God
we gonna be
damn.
doing our own show about him like Joe Budden.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
secured
We're
the
not,
deal.
we're not gonna talk about my boy Joe.
Joe Joey Joe.
Some stories I'm biased on, and we're not gonna talk.
Ah, that's
I
petty.
knew that was
You better
gonna
deliver
happen.
the news.
Sorry.
Did you hear about that girl though?
What
the
girl?
whole
Come
Olivia
on.
Doe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bro, they me tooing the shit out of
Yeah,
everybody,
Olivia
ain't
Doe.
they?
Where
It's that
she's saying
season.
that they during her episode, he hugged her, but while she was watching, while the episode was going on, she didn't know what was happening, but she felt uncomfortable. And then when it aired and she watched it, she noticed that he was thrusting, he was air humping her while he was hugging her.
I seen the video, and I'm not going to lie.
I
didn't see all that in detail.
Okay.
It's on the pages.
Okay.
So check it out.
It's kind of one
But-
of those things he does when he hugs people.
Yeah, but
Like
it wasn't
women
a
anyway.
lot.
So why is that
To
accept?
me.
See, I don't know the whole
Because
thing.
most
you know
people,
what I'm saying?
most people who know him take him like he's not some sexual like. He made me feel uncomfortable. I don't think that's who. Is he disrespectful to people when he talks to them? Yes, I do think that. I think he's very difficult to work with, and I know he said it for a fact because I even watch his episodes on Patreon now, and he says it all the time. He's like, I know he works. He said he works on his attitude, and I think her timing. Because she's been off that show for at least 3 months. So,
I thought she was a part of the girl.
Yeah,
she's called
is.
See the Thing Is.
Yes.
She's been off
She
that
is.
show for at least 3 months. And that happened like 3 months ago. She just abruptly stopped going. I don't really know why the story came out today. And it's probably a timing thing. It's probably like, it's easy to pour on Joe right now.
Right now.
It is what it is. And he's seen drama before. He's been a part of it. And you have to grow. It is what it is, especially if you're building a network as he is. But it'll be fine. It'll be all right.
Don't do us like Joe.
Huh?
Don't do us like Joe.
And people.
I'm with
Back
her.
to you,
Shit,
Bob.
I won't be done like that either.
I know that's right, Julio. Shit, you better speak for the men. Me too.
I don't want you humping on
Me
me.
too.
And I want to secure my part of the bag, not yours, just
But
my
I also
part.
feel like if your mind is already formulated against the person, like if they've already kind of been rubbing you the wrong way, the slightest thing a motherfucker could do is like the World War III. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because even in the video of the hug, it's not extra to me just from the visual.
Oh, bad.
But if it's already in your mind, you know what I mean? You already don't like somebody, the slightest thing they do.
Yeah,
is
but
gonna
don't you
irk
got that Joe Button post up in your house or something?
Joe Button, what?
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah,
What?
okay.
Come
And
again?
this reads, an Instagram influencer allegedly used COVID relief fund to stunt on social media.
Go on, Amanda.
With a BMW?
31-year-old Danielle Miller was accused of wire fraud after it was discovered she used a
Wire
Massachusetts
Yep,
resident's
she used
identity.
a whole nother
to
lady's
obtain the
identity.
funds.
Dumb girl.
She did. But that's what they're doing. It was
So
taught to
stupid.
me. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you.
All right.
Wait,
Ooh,
No,
what
About
was
to get in
out?
class and
What
with
was
it.
out?
It was taught how they do it. I'm not gonna go into
How
it.
they do it? Talk to us,
No,
CEO.
it's all good.
Okay,
Anyway,
Break the
Off
code.
air?
a sad. Yeah, I will tell you off
Okay,
there.
good.
It is sad though. I was reading something a second ago about the flights, and they were saying the airlines are going to start weighing some overweight passengers, saying that they see. Look at Gigi's.
That's fucked up.
I'm about
Yeah.
to start a program. I'm about to start a movement. The realest niggas ever movement, because this is just getting ridiculous.
Yeah,
Continue.
they're afraid of the plane being like overweight.
I'm gonna give you personal experience why that's fucking stupid. When you go to load the plane, the person who runs the gate actually has the weight for the bags and everything, so they know between the passengers on there. Now they take an average of what an average human would be, but they take into account what the fucking luggage is gonna be. Matter of fact, if there's not enough people, they throw fucking sandbags in the fucking bin so the plane weighs enough. That's bullshit for them to make
That's
extra money.
bullshit. Thank you.
Wow.
I will tell y'all,
Perfectly said.
I was sad because I flew recently and I enjoyed the COVID flights. I ain't gonna lie to you, because you couldn't sit right beside somebody unless you were actually with them. So there was a seat in between you and the next person for like a year. And it's like now Delta is making everybody sit beside someone else. And when you're El Cheapo like me and you buy the basic seats, the cheapest one they have, that's fine. I'm okay with that. They sit your black ass in the back of the plane,
Wow.
like we used to do back in the day. And it is hot back there sometimes.
I can tell y'all how to get assigned seats and move it closer to the
It's
front.
crazy.
I'm serious.
That for free?
Yeah, for free. I tell y'all off air, fuck that.
Okay. Oh, no more free game.
It,
No more
ain't,
free
it ain't
game.
illegal, but you can do it.
It works.
Hell yeah, it does.
I'll let us, Julio.
They're going to flag Julio at work.
So I'm finna get this PPP and be in front of the plane.
We gonna have Air Tiffany. All right. Tiffany Feliciano Airlines.
So make sure y'all hit me and let me know where to put money on your books because they're going to come
Look,
at y'all like
TFA. That's cute, girl. I need 50%. All right.
God damn.
Girl, you came
50%.
You came back on your business shit.
Yes.
I'm on my business shit. I'm single, so you know I'm more focused.
What?
And on that note,
How long did it take?
2 episodes?
2 episodes ago, Gigi was happy.
You was
in a
professing love in
relationship.
Yes. And now the tables have turned.
Today, Gigi is. That's our time for the day, y'all. We will catch y'all next week because we ain't gonna do Gigi.
Just a week ago.
No, she said it. Say that shit loud and proud.
Just a week ago, y'all was all on me.
Because what a difference
Back then,
7
was
days
all on
can
me.
make.
Now, my,
No.
fuck that homie.
Okay, David, cut the mic. And let them know y'all Instagram without any shots at other people while you
Well,
do
follow
so.
me, the baddest bitch in Atlanta.
If you're not
JIGI
blocked.
underscore, if you're not blocked, JIGI underscore DENIRO, baby. I won't bite.
You can follow me on IG at Tiffany Feliciano at TIFFANYFELICIANO and the podcast IG at _CO_show_podcast. Please follow now.
Yeah, please follow that. And you can follow me at JULIOATL_.
I forget mine sometimes. You can follow me at the.co.show. Again, that's at the.co.show. We out.
Peace.